begun!
The spoilers have begun. There's a preview stream today that I will be live streaming alongside on Twitch later on today. Innistrad Midnight Hunt is a go. And what we got first from Forbes preview today was the Mythic White Angel. Now, Mythic White Angels in Magic can be pretty fucking good when it comes to things like Avacyn, or they can be pretty fucking bad, laughably bad, right? EDH cards that then no one plays in Commander. This thing is a weird one. It's a 5-mana 3/3 angel with flying and double strike, and it gives you hexproof. So far, interesting collection of words, right? If your life total would be reduced to 0 or less, instead transform Enduring Angel and your life total becomes 3, then if Enduring Angel didn't transform this way, you lose the game. So it's got this weird Angel's Grace effect on it, which I think is super interesting. It isn't the angel from Angel's Grace. I always thought that was an angel in the art fighting a Phyrexian, but it looks like I've just not understood the art all these years. It's someone being saved by an Angel's Grace. This half-coloured screen thing is a motif seen throughout the Time Spiral block. So it's not the angel from Angel's Grace, because Time Spiral had cards from the future and the past and alternate realities, and I thought perhaps this was finally the reference to Angel's Grace in a later set. No, angels just, like, thematically save people. It's just a reference there. Once it's flipped, we have a star power and toughness angel. Flying, gives you hexproof. Its power and toughness equal to your life total. Whenever it attacks, double your life total. This is a very interesting Mythic Angel. It's got the protective ability a lot of angels have. We saw with Sarah's as Attendant, or whatever the fuck it was, that's now being seen in play in Historic with Indomitable Creativity. Angel cards at Mythic should be able to protect their controllers. The hexproof thing speaks of Sigarda as well. This whole, like, going to 0 then resetting back up to 3, of course, the base level thing is that you get aggroed out and you get reset to 3. You have hexproof. This angel doesn't, though. So if your opponent attacks for lethal and just kills this angel before we go to damage, you ain't getting the protective ability. I also think it's interesting that we're seeing this, you would lose the game if you abuse this. There must be abilities or spells in the Midnight Hunt set, or maybe even Crimson Vow, they know it's coming, where you can just transform a creature like the Enduring Angel using said spell. So they've strapped the claws onto it to stop you from doing that, to stop you from cheating. Not in the literal sense of, like, cheating in, like, thumbing cards down your sleeve and into your hand, but, you know, cheating on effects, getting things quicker and easier than you probably should. Because the back end of this thing is pretty good too. It loses double strike, but has it on the front end. That's a weird thing. Like, I don't understand the thematic point of that, but this will be a 3/3, then it'll be a 6/6, and then it'll be a 12/12, and so on as you double your life total as it attacks. Giving it lifelink will obviously be able to turn this thing into an absolute fucking monster. In reality, though, in the front end, it is a 5-mana 3/3. Sure, it's got flying, sure, it's got double strike, sure, it gives you hexproof, but honestly, it feels very fragile in itself. 3 toughness is famously lightning boltable. Hell, it's lightning strikeable. Perhaps in Historic, where shock is the premier burn spell, but then you've got unholy heat and stuff as well. So I don't think this is gonna really see any play. There's 2 places that I think this could be fun. One is in Legacy or a similar older format where this might be something that you dread return, or you want Burial Rites, or you can't go use Vengeance it. Maybe if you reanimate with the reanimate spell, and it comes into play, and you then reset to 3, and you get to basically abuse the fact that you would have died off of an Ad Nauseam, or off of a reanimate spell, the literal spell reanimate, or off of Bolus's Citadel. The other place I can see this is giving it flash with a Vidalcan Orrery, or cording for it in Commander in response to, before we go to lethal damage. So someone's swinging out, you've told them not to, they're going to crack in, they're feeling pretty smug. This resets you and saves you, similar to what Angel's Grace does, and next turn you untap, you suit this up with a sword and a jit, and you just go to town, smash and face. I'd play this in Rafik for that very reason, and I think it could lead to some fun scenarios, if not that powerful. I wouldn't be putting this in your top-end decks or your CDH decks. So how do you feel about this? Do you think this is one of those Mythics where you look at it, you're like, cool idea, I guess, and it's unplayable? Maybe that's what Mythics should be, in all honesty. Mythics shouldn't be the chase rares that they often end up being. They should be things that are cool and splashy. But that said, on Arena, rare wildcards are more hard to get hold of. So it is frustrating actually that one of the staples are rare on Arena, especially when you look at the Mastery track, by the way. No rare wildcards on the Mastery track, which is pretty fucking wild. I'll be covering a lot more Innistrad spoilers beginning of next week, because I'm away over the weekend. If you like this stuff, then hit the subscribe button, drop me a comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to smash that like button. Right, be good to one another, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.